And they keep talking to girls who just, that were raped, but were basically blindfolded on the way in and on the way out. And I'm like, but I understand the inner workings and the people involved. I understand that when Bill Clinton was coming, this is the craziest. When Bill Clinton would come, Ghislaine would get in a tizzy. She's like, the president's coming, the president's coming. And there is a guy, he's the holy grail to this case, Whitney. And his name, he was the chef. His name is Chef Andy, and I don't know his last name, but we found him. David Boy's firm found him. And he is in Chicago working for some spice company. And this guy is the biggest scumbag in the world. And he was, I believe, Wexner's chef first on his yacht, because that's what he told me. And then, of course, he was given to Jeffrey and Ghislaine. And he could cook he's a mad chef. But he was the biggest creep. The biggest creep. And he lived in this building on 66th Street. And, all the models and all the people, they had all the Victoria's Secret models living there, they said. But it ended up, those were girls from Europe. And this was in the early 90s, living in that building. It was full of people for Epstein.
Was this before
And I know because he had me go in and decorate all.
Sorry, was this before 1995?
This is in 1995.
Okay, yeah.
This is in 95. Okay. That building was full of women from Eastern Europe. And I didn't know why. I thought they were Victoria's Secret models, of course. And full of victims, okay? And I know because I went in and decorated all of their apartments. Jeffrey and Ghislaine hired me to decorate them. And so I went in and decorated. I saw a lot, But Andy lived there, and I went, the last time I ever saw him, I slapped him. I went to say, why did you not tell me what was going on? And he said, you knew because everybody knew. And I slapped him. Of course, my sister got hurt, right? And I could have been arrested, I guess, nowadays. But I slapped his face, and I left, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd said, can I get all your information and where you're going to live? And because this guy saw it all. So he was the only one who was allowed to ever be there when the president was coming, okay? And this happened when I was there 3 times in 1 year at that house. That Bill freaking Clinton came. And we all had to leave, except 2 Filipino maids and Chef Andy. And that's it. And everyone else had to clear out. And clear out. And I would be the last to go. And Ghislaine was running around. And Andy, everybody was decorating to the hilt and getting, candies laid out and foods. And everything was spectacular. And that happened 3 times when I worked there. And no one ever believed me because there was no security detail. There was no announcement that the president was coming. But he was going to that house with children. You better believe it. And Ghislaine would say, oh, I've got to get lots of girls today.